In the span of just a few weeks, a conflict decades in the making exploded into something the world had never seen before. Multiple nations at war, oil prices spiking, airspace shutting down, and at the center of it, a single strike that changed everything. This is the Middle East War of 2026, and here's what's actually happening. To understand what's happening now, you have to go back to 1979. That year, the Iranian Revolution toppled the US-backed Shah, and Iran took 52 American diplomats hostage. From that moment, the United States and Iran cut off all diplomatic relations, and they never came back. For over 4 decades, the two countries fought through proxies, sanctions, and shadow operations. Then came Iran's nuclear ambitions, then the assassinations, then the sanctions that crippled Iran's economy. By the 2020s, this wasn't just political tension, it was a slow-burning fuse. Inside Iran, the pressure was building from every direction. Starting in 2022, millions of Iranian women took to the streets after the death of Mahsa Amini, killed by the morality police for not wearing her hijab correctly. The regime's response was brutal. More than 30,000 people died in the crackdowns. The internet was shut down. The government was shaking from the inside. And outside its borders, Iran's proxy forces, Hezbollah in Lebanon, militias in Iraq, the Houthis in Yemen, were drawing it deeper into conflict with Israel. By 2024, the proxy war was becoming something much more direct. The first open military confrontation between Israel and Iran happened in June 2025. For 12 days, Israel launched a calculated campaign, targeting Iran's air defense systems, missile stockpiles, and military infrastructure. When the smoke cleared, Iran's ability to project air power had been severely degraded. It wasn't a full war, but it was a message, and Iran heard it. The question was, how long before they responded? February 28, 2026. Before dawn, US and Israeli aircraft launched what they called Operation Epic Fury, a coordinated surprise attack hitting hundreds of targets across 26 of Iran's 31 provinces. Among the dead, Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, along with dozens of Iran's most senior military and political officials. In a single night, Iran's top leadership was wiped out. The world woke up to a different Middle East. Iran's response was swift and wide. Ballistic missiles and drones targeted US military bases across the region. Israel faced waves of attacks from both Iran directly and from Hezbollah in Lebanon. Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the UAE, key US allies with massive energy infrastructure, all reported strikes on oil facilities. For the first time in decades, the Persian Gulf was a war zone. US service members were killed. The region was on fire. This isn't just a conflict between two countries anymore. More than 12 nations have been pulled in. The Strait of Hormuz, the narrow waterway through which 1/5 of the world's oil passes, is now under threat. Oil prices have spiked. Airlines have closed airspace across the region, stranding millions of travelers. Global markets are rattled. And beneath all the geopolitics, there are hundreds of thousands of civilians caught in the middle, losing homes, losing family members, losing everything. 3 weeks in, and there is no end in sight. President Trump predicted the war would last 4 weeks. Iran has refused all diplomatic contact. Humanitarian organizations are calling for ceasefires that no one is agreeing to. The international community is watching, divided. Some nations are calling for negotiations. Others are choosing sides. History is being written right now, and its consequences will reach far beyond this region and far beyond this moment. The question isn't just what happens next in the Middle East, it's what kind of world comes after.